What's up, everybody? Today I wanted to talk about the benchmade puukko and the benchmade leuku and go over why they were most likely discontinued and give a little relevance to these forgotten benchmade knives. I'll have to forgive the wind. It's windy out here on the lake, but such a beautiful day to film. I just had to. Now let's get into the benchmade puukko. I've had this thing since it came out, so I believe it's been about 9 years, and it's been through a lot with me. This was my first ever puukko, and it was my first benchmade fixed blade, and I did a lot of my primitive bush crafting and learned a lot of skills with this blade in particular. Now, if you know the benchmade puukko, you know it comes with a lot different handle. It comes with a handle that looks just like this green rubberized stuff. I ended up cutting that off after I tore it up pretty good, using it for a couple years, and replaced it with this micarta. Not the prettiest job I've ever done, but it does get the job done. I put orange liners on there with a little leather lanyard, and altogether this has been a really fun knife. 3V steel, it's held up pretty good. The edge that it came with, I've ended up regrinding the edge and putting a 90 on the spine so I could spark a ferro rod. And I mean, altogether for a first bushcrafting, a first puukko knife, it did the job really well. But I'll be honest, after getting my hands on some more quality puukkos and, you know, Scandies and all these other things, it really leaves a spot in my heart for this blade, because I have gone through so much with this blade. But at the end of the day, for a bushcrafting outdoors knife, there's a lot better options you can take than this blade. Now, if you love it and you want it, great. You know, it's an awesome knife. Just understand that when you're looking for a puukko blade, there are better options. Ember Knives, they do a great knife. They have a puukko with a good friend of the channel, South Texas Bushcraft. I'll link him down below. He is coming out and has came out with a puukko that I think is fantastic. I haven't got my hands on it yet, but from the videos I have seen, altogether a better knife than this. Now, it still does hold a place in my heart, but I think the reason why Benchmade discontinued it, besides the handles, and we'll get into that on the leuku, is overall design. This was a great utility blade and an all-around use blade, but when it comes to a puukko design knife and a bushcrafting tool, it was just far surpassed by many other blades. And especially for the price point, especially Benchmade now and how much they're costing, it's hard to get away with something like this. Cheap, crappy leather sheath, it's barely holding on. It's got a plastic insert inside of the leather. Just altogether not one of the most fantastic blades you could get. I mean, it holds a very big place in my heart, but at the end of the day, the Benchmade puukko is not the best bushcrafting puukko in the world, if that's what you're looking for. Now, going on to the leuku. Now, if you didn't know already, I'm actually giving this exact knife away, so hurry and subscribe to the channel, comment, and share with a couple of friends, and you'll get a chance to win this knife. Now, this knife was given to me by somebody who used to be a friend and no longer is, and I never liked the blade very much to begin with. I know, that's why I'm giving it away. And you know, whoever it goes out to, I hope you enjoy it more than I did, but it just has bad blood on the blade, and it's something I don't want anymore. And I hope you do find some joy in it. Now, I do love that it is a larger leuku design, but same thing as the puukko. The grind is just not for me. It's great for normal knife tasks, but it's nothing to write home about. There's nothing super special about it. It was a nice gift at the time, and I've used it a little bit. But even Benchmade's 3V, I used to think Benchmade knew what they were doing with 3V, and then I got a hold of Dawson Knives and some other companies that did 3V really well, and I realized how far these were lacking when it comes to edge retention and all-around use, even toughness. Now, the reason this was discontinued is moisture would actually get sucked up inside of these handles and start rusting the inside and breaking it down. And it's like a skeletonized handle. It has a lot of weird holes, not very tough and sturdy and dependable once you look inside of it. I mean, it's a comfortable enough handle. I don't like a rubberized handle personally. I see the usefulness, I see the case for it, but it's just not for me. And altogether, for a first-time outdoorsman knife, I think the puukko or the leuku would be great options, but I do want you guys to know that there are better options on the market. I know it's easy to go with the big name, the butterfly, but altogether, there are a lot better options for a similar, if not cheaper, price point. So those are some things to know. If you're still wanting one of these blades, one of you is going to be winning the leuku. And I also do have this for trade or sell, if anybody so chooses, my shoddy craftsmanship that I've done on the handle. But that's a little review and overview of the Benchmade leuku and puukko. Thank you guys so much for watching the channel. I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, hurry and subscribe. It means a lot, and it gets you a chance to win this Benchmade leuku. And until next time, go outside, enjoy some of the beauties in life, go get lost, find a way. I'll see you in the next one.